And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Buying time to his left. His throw incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Being chased out left. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Ryan. Amendola catching it left side. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 45 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. Here we go on 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wonder, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up second down. On play action. Now Rodgers. And left side here, it's Graham. 23 yards on the play. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you? When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The play clock's running down. Rodgers will try again on second down. Dancing to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll put two receivers left, two to the right. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Steeler legend, Mel Blount. And his guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. They come out here in the eye. So the D-line's going to spread out. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to walk. And got his man complete. A big play there. 42 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On second down, Ryan. He's going to let this one go deep, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Here's Ryan to throw. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And fourth down coming up.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Here's Jordan Berry now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turned the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Over here. Easy.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Time for a break. And that is incomplete. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Surveying the field. He's got a man complete. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They come out here in the eye. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he'll get this down only to the 18. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run it again with Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, Crowell. And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And now with the play clock winding down, Ben McAdoo's going to call a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here is Billy Cundiff. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they have regained the lead. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know